The Chevy Chevelle isn't just one of the greatest muscle cars ever built, it's one of the strangest. Behind the roaring big blocks and iconic SS badges lies a treasure chest of forgotten stories, engineering oddities, factory secrets, and downright bizarre and weird details. These are the weirdest Chevelle facts you never knew on today's episode of Horsepower Nation. First, things we need to know. This list came from a blend of GM archives, production records, factory documentation, period advertisements, interviews with restorers, and long-standing stories repeated by Chevelle experts. Because Chevelle had such a wide trim range, from sedans to wagons to tire-shredding SS monsters, there are countless unusual quirks tied to production differences, plant variations, and mid-year changes. Only facts that were consistently documented or verified through trusted sources were included. And what remains is a curated countdown of the most entertaining, unusual, and unexpected pieces of Chevelle trivia. Facts that reveal the hidden personality of one of America's most beloved muscle cars. Everybody got that? Good. Number 10. The Chevelle nearly had a completely different name. Now, during development, Chevy toyed with other name ideas, including, and I'm not kidding here, LaJolla, Concours, and Beaumont. Some of these names stuck around as trim levels or Canadian market variations, but Chevelle barely scraped through the naming committee. Imagine buying a 1966 LaJolla Supersport today. I mean, it just kind of changes the vibe completely. Number 9. The first Chevelle was designed to fight the Ford Fairlane, not the Mustang. Now, many assume the Chevelle was born to counter the Mustang, but GM's real target was the Ford Fairlane, and that dominated the midsize market. The Chevelle didn't evolve into a muscle car until the SS packages grew more aggressive and big block engines were introduced. Number 8. Canada got the weirdest Chevelle cousin, the Acadian Beaumont. Now, this was sold only in Canada. The Acadian Beaumont looked like a Chevelle, but it wore Pontiac-style badges and taillights. Built to satisfy the Canadian market dealer regulations, it's one of the oddest, same but different GM creations ever. Today, these cars are extremely collectible because of how unusual and unexpectedly cool they are. Number 7. The Chevelle once came with a 454 powered station wagon. Yes, Chevrolet once put a 454 big block into Chevelle wagons. This means that some 1970s moms were unknowingly piloting one of the most powerful family haulers ever produced. These wagons are now cult classics because they combine ultimate practicality with the completely absurd muscle car potential. Number 6. The super rare 1965 Z16 Chevelle was practically a secret. Chevy only built 201 Z16 Chevelles, and most dealerships didn't even know the car existed. It featured a 396 big block, extra heavy-duty suspension, and special equipment. This stealth muscle car never had a major advertising push, making it one of the best performance secrets GM ever produced. Number 5. The 1969 SS 396 wasn't actually rare, but originals are. Now, Chevrolet built more than 86,000 Chevelle SS 396s in 1969, which makes them one of the most common muscle cars of that era. However, decades of cloning, rebadging, and tribute builds make true SX examples unbelievably hard to verify today. Rarity through imitation, it's a Chevelle specialty. Number 4. The 1970 Chevelle SS 454 LS6 was more powerful than the Corvette. Now, GM's internal rules prohibited the Corvette from receiving the highest horsepower big blocks, giving the Chevelle LS6 its legendary 450 horsepower rating, making it one of the most powerful cars GM sold that year. For once, the family-friendly midsize Chevy overshadowed its own flagship sports car. Number 3. The hood stripes were technically incorrect from the factory. Now, restorers obsess over the correct stripe dimensions, but during the actual production, no two GM plants painted the stripes the same way. Positioning, taper, and spacing varied depending on who held the spray gun that day. Today's restorers often aim for perfection that never existed in the real world. Number 2. Chevelles helped fuel a crime wave in the late 60s and early 70s. Chevelle SS models were powerful, desirable, and also incredibly easy to hotwire. Many US cities reported that Chevelles had some of the highest theft rates of any vehicle. Insurance companies complained, police departments were overwhelmed, and owners resorted to chains and hidden kill switches long before alarms became common. And finally, number 1. Smokey Yunick built a Chevelle that cheated, and it was completely legal. The legendary race mechanic Smokey Yunick engineered a Chevelle for NASCAR that was slightly smaller, but within range, slightly lower, but within range, and slightly lighter than stock, but within range. So it was yet technically within the rules, but officials were furious that they couldn't actually prove any wrongdoing, so they just came out and outlawed the entire design. Now it remains one of the most creative legal cheats in NASCAR history. To sum it all up, the Chevy Chevelle is packed with oddities, secret models, mismatched factory stripes, stolen car notoriety, Canadian clones, and legendary racing loopholes. From big block wagons to bizarre naming debates, its weird history reveals why it remains one of the most fascinating muscle cars ever built. Hidden quirks are a huge part of Chevelle's enduring appeal. Well, that's it for today's episode. I hope you liked it. Kind of makes you want to go out and get that Chevelle now. Now, if you liked it, even if you didn't like it, just do me a favor and like, share, subscribe to the channel. You can even sign up and help support the channel. I would certainly appreciate it. As always, take care. Have yourself a great day.